On February 11th, Mattel premiered a new line of African-American fashion dolls marketed under the signature name of Shani, which in Swahili means marvelous. Each doll is realistically sculpted from head to toe to reflect the natural beauty of African-American women.
Ethnic dolls are not new to Mattel, having successfully launched Barbie doll's first African-American friend, Christy, in 1968. But what makes Shani unique is Mattel's strict approach to detail in ethnic appearance, hairstyle, and fashion. Mattel took great pains to properly research positive image products for African-American children by consulting with well-known child psychologist Dr. Darlene Powell Hobson.
Mattel contacted me primarily because of the research that I conducted with looking at children's racial attitudes and children's doll color preferences, where Derek and I replicated a study conducted by Drs. Kenneth and Mamie Clark in the late 1930s, early 1940s. And unfortunately, in 1985, we found that a large percentage of black children still chose to play with white dolls. Mattel is showing a great deal of social consciousness by developing this type of doll. The difference is that the doll has authentic features. It looks like black people. And I think that is going to be appealing not only to black children, but also to white children.
Jill Barad, president of Mattel Toys, talks about the company's desire to produce a new line of African-American dolls.
Well, Mattel is the largest manufacturer of fashion dolls. I think you're probably quite familiar with Barbie, the #1 fashion doll in the world. And we've been marketing black dolls within the Barbie brand since 1968. But we felt it was time that we designed an African-American fashion doll that was appropriately sculpted. Her body was appropriately shaped, and her fashions really reflected the look and the feel of the African-American market. So Shani is the first doll that is truly designed to befit the image and the positive role models that we're trying to offer little girls of African-American descent.
Mattel premiered the Shani line in New York on Monday, the opening day of the American International Toy Fair. Hosted at the popular Stringfellows restaurant, the premiere featured a fast-paced, glitzy designer fashion show, including popular singing group En Vogue.
However, the big highlight was the presentation of living dolls, who came on stage dressed in costumes by Mattel's principal designer, Kitty Black Perkins.
They wanted a doll that had several different shades, as though the Afro-American community does. Hairstyle was very important. They wanted a doll that reflected the black hair. And they also wanted a shapelier body, which is what we put on Shani.
Shani's introduction to the marketplace has been well received by participants at the annual American International Toy Fair in New York City and by national media.
In USA Today, the Mattel Toy Company has announced that they're coming out with the first authentic-looking black fashion dolls. Are you happy? Did you have black dolls when you were little? You did? Yeah, I guess these are different, because I thought there were already dolls existing that are black, because I've seen them, but I guess these are more authentic because they emphasize the word authentic and everything. And they're naming the doll, now how do you pronounce it? Shani? Shani.
Deborah Mitchell, Mattel product manager, talks about how Shani is being positioned in the market.
Shani is going to be our entry into the ethnic marketplace with a doll that is an aspirational, positive role model for African-American little children. It's going to be heavily marketed, which is also a first, because currently there isn't any African-American doll line that receives its own commercial, that receives print ads and support, that will receive the PR focus and promotional tie-ins that we've developed. We're going to have a 30-second kid-directed national commercial that will start airing in the fourth quarter. We're also doing a print campaign directed towards moms so that they know that the product is available, as well as extensive PR, and we are doing a promotional tie-in with Johnson Publishings, which is the editor of Jet and Ebony, and we're going to be tying in with their Ebony Fashion Fair shows. And in select markets, life-size versions of the dolls will be modeled in the show.
Although Barbie accounts for nearly half of Mattel's surging sales, the company anticipates Shani products exceeding 1 million units for its first run. According to Mattel, the Shani dolls will be shipped across the country to retailers by early September, in plenty of time for the Christmas shopping season.